Hello everyone, I'm Matt Chataway and I've worked for over a decade as a pastoral leader in a variety of schools in both the maintained and independent sectors. I'm the Deputy Head responsible for pastoral care here at Latymer Upper School, and that means that I focus on the health and well-being of all of the students in our community. Me and my team, some of whom you'll be meeting in this video, are here to make sure that every child is happy, thriving, and able to get the most out of themselves in the broadest possible sense in their time here at Latymer. I feel so lucky to do this job because knowing I can trust that I have amazing colleagues who are primarily focused on a child's academic progress means that I get to focus my attention on the thing that I'm passionate about. Making sure children are happy and successful as they make their way through their school years and start to develop into the young adults they'll become. We're a kind community where people care about each other. This means that adults and students treat each other with respect. We make time for all and see in everyone the unique individual. We understand that academic progress is just one part of what defines success, and recognise our responsibility to prepare young people for the world at 18 so they're ready to make their way in their lives beyond school. Through a child's time at Latymer, from the care we put in place before they even arrive, to the first day they walk through the gates in their Latymer uniform, to the last time they walk out at the end of sixth form, and through all the challenges and triumphs in between, we're here to share that experience with our students. Life at secondary school's full of joy and opportunity, but it's also true to say that no child is going to experience those years without sometimes feeling like they need a little extra help, and that's where I truly believe we excel. Everybody in our community is invested in the lives and successes of the students we work with and ready to provide that child with whatever they need to make the best of themselves. Sometimes that's as simple as a quiet chat here and there from somebody who knows that student really well, like their form tutor or a peer mentor, and can give them the small boost they need in that moment. And sometimes it's something more comprehensive than that. When that's the case, we'll work with families to ensure that, be it from a counsellor or a head of year, or from external specialists, each child has the support they need to flourish. Everything we do in pastoral care at Latymer is designed to make sure that children who arrive here will get the most from every day of their Latymer lives and leave us ready to thrive in the future. It means being equipped with humanity, resilience, self-awareness, and everything else that goes into being the kind of rounded and grounded citizens who are the epitome of a Latymerian.
My name is Shaquelle Wellington and I'm part of Matt Chataway's pastoral team. I'm Latymer's Pupil Welfare Officer and my job is to ensure pupils' safety and well-being during their time with us. I have an open door policy, which means that I'm always available to speak to the children about any worries or concerns they have, whether it's something happening at school or outside of school. I'm here to guide, support and advise them through difficult times, helping them to address the things that may prevent them from achieving their full potential. I love working at Latymer as we see each child as a unique individual and are able to respond to their specific needs. I've had lots of experience of working with children over the years. I'm a qualified children's and family social worker. I've worked as a family support worker, youth worker and for the Prince's Trust, as well as being a social worker in various local authorities across London. I even got to work within a specialist adolescent team. I am particularly interested in how experiences and culture shape people, which led me to do a master's degree in psychological and psychiatric anthropology. I want to ensure that we are able to holistically meet the needs of our pupils, and I often work together with external agencies, including children's services, psychologists, the police and other professionals.
I'm Amy Sellers and I'm head of the lower school, which at Latymer consists of Year 7 and Year 8. In my role, I work closely with the Deputy Head Pastoral and the Pupil Welfare Officer, as well as with the school counsellors, nurses and the academic mentoring department. I also manage the lower school pastoral team, which consists of 2 heads of year, 2 assistant heads of year and 20 form tutors. I have been involved with the pastoral care of students for the majority of my 22-year career and have looked after the lower school at Latymer for the past 6. I believe very strongly that the first few years at secondary school can really affect how a student progresses throughout their school career, and it is hugely important that we get the transition from primary school and the support that we give each and every one of them right during that period. In the lower school, we aim to provide a nurturing atmosphere while equipping our students with the skills needed to become more independent. This is a delicate balance, and we rely on good contact with parents to ensure that we are putting in the right support at school and at home. Getting the transition right is hugely important, and we work closely with our feeder schools, as well as ensuring parents and new students feel part of Latymer even before they start. Our transition programme, which runs in the first term of Year 7, has been carefully thought out to address the common issues of settling in, finding new friends, and coping with an expanded workload. Of course, pastoral care continues throughout a student's Latymer career, and the heads of middle and upper school also ensure that continuity of care takes precedence. Although the issues may change, our approach does not, and we work closely together to ensure that a child's journey through the school is as seamless as possible. Of course, the most important person in your child's life will be their tutor.
My name is Rebecca Wright, and I am a form tutor here at Latymer, as well as the head of classics. I have been a lower school tutor for 5 years. Year 7 is an exciting year for our pupils with many opportunities and challenges. They're always an impressive age group defined by their boundless diligence, love for learning, and their curiosity. As form tutors, we're here to help the pupils settle in and provide a caring and safe new environment. My role means that I see my group of 18 tutees every day. I'm their first point of contact, always around and on hand to listen and help. Form tutors get to know our tutees well, and typically we remain their tutor for both Year 7 and Year 8 before they move into the middle school. If pupils have any concerns or queries, we're here to support them, but also to liaise and keep in touch with their parents and their academic teachers too. We're a part of a pastoral team working closely with the head of year, the assistant head of year, and the head of lower school too. We also connect with the school counsellors, the nurses, and the peer mentors as well.
My name is Cameron Palmer. I am currently a Year 8 form tutor and head of modern languages. I've been here for 5 years, and I'm looking forward to meeting the 12th form group of my teaching career later this year. The great thing about our form tutor system is that you get to know students, their families, and be that link colleague between the school and home. We meet students and parents at the transition evening in the summer before students join us in September. We have a structured plan of form time activities. Each daily activity is designed to ensure students develop their understanding, ability to debate, and self-awareness. This could be through discussion, problem solving, or our school-wide initiative, Bounce. Bounce stands for Brain, Optimism, Unwind, Nutrition, Connect, and Exercise. And the programme focuses on the elements that we know support healthy and balanced lives, including good habits of exercise, nutrition, and sleep, and having positive links with others. Despite being a big school, the small group sizes allow form tutors to really get to know their tutees and help them thrive with us here at Latymer. A highlight of the week for my form group is Fun Friday. In form time, we always do something interactive. My favourite is geographical locations. The students' favourite is always something more related to current trends. By having small form groups and dedicated form tutors, everyone is really able to get to know one another, and tutors like me have the time to get to know and support Latymer students.
Hello, my name is Sam McManus and I'm one of the accredited counsellors here at Latymer. I have over 13 years experience working in a number of schools and educational environments, and I specialise with working with children and young people with their emotional and mental health and wellbeing.
Hello, I'm Katie Burgess and like Sam, I am part of the counselling team here at Latymer. I have worked as a counsellor and supervisor for the last 18 years. I've worked for the NHS, I've worked in charities and I've worked in private practice. I am BACP accredited. For the last 6 years, I've worked with young people, mainly in schools, and I've worked in the Latymer community for the last 3 years.
Our counselling service offers a safe and confidential environment to explore issues that may be inhibiting our students' personal growth.
The counselling team are here for the whole week. We span each day of the week and we're always here during the school day to support any of the students and any pastoral member that needs us.
We work really closely with tutors, head of years, nurses, the welfare officer, and we're here to support our students as part of the wider pastoral community here at Latymer.
I particularly like that the students can approach us directly and have counselling and nobody will know about it. They can be referred via staff, but they can also approach us directly. They can do this by contacting us directly and they can also attend one of our weekly drop-in sessions.
We start with an introductory session where we assess what support might be helpful for the student, and if necessary, we signpost to other support within the school.
Some students will come for 1 or 2 sessions and others will need ongoing support. We care for our students individually.
We are here to listen and support and to help signpost to other external agencies if necessary.
We're tucked away from the main school campus in rooms that are calm and quiet and we think lend themselves to making our students feel they're in a confidential space.
I'm Yvette Bino. I am one of 2 school nurses here at Latymer. I'm a registered school, children and adult nurse and I've previously worked for the NHS. I work in the medical centre which is right at the heart of school. The medical centre is open from 8 AM to 5 PM every school day and is a central feature of the campus. There is always medical support for pupils at school and at Wood Lane. We offer medical support with chronic health conditions, general first aid, as well as signposting students onto other services such as the school counsellors and academic mentoring. Being a nurse at Latymer is about tending to students' physical health, but it's also about understanding the role we play as part of the wider team that looks after the well-being of students. I love this job because no 2 days are ever alike and we care for the whole school community.
Hi, I'm Rosella and I joined Latymer in Year 7. As a peer mentor, I'm one of a team of about 50 pupils from Years 10, 11, 12 and 13 who are on hand to support pupils throughout their time at school. I love my role as a peer mentor because being the support that I found so useful when I was in Year 7 is really special. I enjoy getting to know a new group of Year 7 students each year and find that it helps me stay in touch and connected with the lower school through our meetings once a fortnight. Peer mentors are embedded into school life, and I think we are uniquely placed to understand some of the complex issues that students face. Because we are all part of the school community, we can be the first to notice changes in those around us and act swiftly to offer support. I have faced many challenges as a peer mentor, but I've learned that helping students can be as simple as befriending and talking to a student who feels isolated and overwhelmed in their first year at Latymer, to direct students who are having more serious issues to the appropriate help that the school offers. As an older student, acting as a bridge between younger students and teachers, which can often seem quite daunting, is invaluable. We can filter out and talk through normal anxieties and worries that younger students, including ourselves, face, while still ensuring that students with more significant issues get a safe space and encouragement to seek the support that they need.
I'm Charlie, and I've been at Latymer since Year 3. I got involved in the peer mentoring scheme as one of the first opportunities I had to give back to the school that has nurtured me since the age of 7. I volunteered for this role and undertook a fairly intensive training programme which included modules about listening and coaching skills, as well as sessions on mental health, first aid and safeguarding. It was a rigorous selection and training process, and we have a team of staff to support us. The transition from primary to secondary education, understandably, can seem very daunting. I remember my own experiences vividly. New teachers, new peers, making new friends, a far larger site full of older students. But when I adopted the role of a peer mentor, I knew I'd have the chance to make this transition as easy as possible for the younger students. This was my aim when I first started, and I know similarly that this is also the aim of every single member of the peer mentoring team, to assist the younger students with the problems that they may face, however big or small, week in, week out. So what I believe the peer mentoring scheme offers for younger students is the invaluable insight into the experience of an older student. With this comes personal advice, a supportive friendship, and a kind face, all of which can make a vital difference to your first years in the school. Every new joiner in Year 7 is allocated a peer mentor buddy, who they meet in small buddy groups once a fortnight, but who they can speak to whenever they need. Peer mentors are on daily roving duties in the playgrounds and across the school, and we also run drop-in lunchtime sessions twice a week for students looking for help or perhaps even some fun. Peer mentors are uniquely placed in the heart of school life and play a vital role in student well-being in the school. They've been there for us and will be there for you.